Greetings and welcome to the Stroger Hospital and Cook County Health and Hospital Systems Training Module number 20, Procedures for Cleaning the Administrative and Executive Office Areas of Stroger Hospital. Each of you are valued members of the Stroger Hospital Environmental Services team. Your work is central to Stroger's commitment to provide safe infection control through the proper cleaning and disinfection of our hospital facilities. We appreciate all that you do for Stroger Hospital, and we thank you for taking the time to participate in this training session. If you are ready to begin, let's focus our minds and get started.
From previous training modules, each of you should be aware of the importance that Stroger Hospital places on environmental surfaces cleaning for infection control. Our mission is to remove bacterial contamination from environmental furniture, fixtures, and surfaces, and thereby prevent the transmission of harmful microorganisms between patients, visitors, and staff. We believe that thorough cleaning and disinfection in offices and administrative spaces is critically important in order to fulfill these important objectives.
Here is a summary overview of the training topics we will be covering in Module number 20. Our subject matter will include 1. Assembling your tools and equipment for office cleaning. 2. Emptying waste receptacles. 3. High and low dusting. 4. Cleaning desks and other office surfaces. 5. Vacuuming carpets. 6. Dust mopping floors. 7. Cleaning break rooms and eating areas. 8. Inspecting your work. And finally, 9. Damp mopping floors.
Assembling your tools, materials, and equipment. The first thing you must do is assemble all the appropriate tools, equipment, and supplies before you begin cleaning. Remember, the Stroger Hospital campus is a huge facility, so plan this carefully using a checklist. The last thing you want to do is walk for 10 minutes or more to your first assignment work area and then realize that you have forgotten something you need to get your work done. You will need the following tools: wipers, dusters, broom, dustpans, microfiber mop, wet floor signs, and vacuum cleaner. Additionally, you will need to gather the following cleaning products: glass cleaner, stainless steel cleaner, all-purpose cleaner, and neutral disinfectant cleaner. There are certain materials you will need, such as waste receptacle liners in small and large sizes, hand towels, hand sanitizer, and hand soap. Once you have gathered all of these tools, equipment, and materials on your cart, take a moment to double check that you have everything, and then you are ready to head out to your first work area.
Before beginning office cleaning work, remember to put on your PPE. In most cases, this will consist of protective gloves for your hands. The first step in cleaning office areas is to empty the wastebaskets. It is important that you always remove trash and replace all trash liners in offices and break rooms every time you clean the area. As you perform garbage collection, visually inspect the area to determine which portions of the office need special attention. This helps you plan your work to progress smoothly and efficiently. Remember Stroger's practices for safe trash handling. If there is a large amount of waste in the receptacle, do not use hands or feet to compress trash. This is to prevent injury from loose sharps that may have been improperly disposed of in an office area waste can. Next, gather trash liner edges and pull the liner straight up out of the can. Lift the waste liner slowly out of the receptacle, keeping it away from your body, and carrying it to a designated container. Make sure to keep all recycling waste and garbage waste separate and to not mix or intermingle these two waste types. Lastly, wipe out the interior and the exterior of the waste receptacles with neutral disinfectant and then reline with a new liner.
High and low dusting. Once all the waste receptacles have been emptied, it is time for you to begin high and low dusting. When dusting or cleaning an office desk, credenza, or other work surface, it is important that you do not move or disturb any papers that are sitting on the client's desk. Do your best to work around clients' papers, and if a desk is completely cleared off, that is the time to perform your most thorough dusting and cleaning of that desk. Make sure to dust surfaces that are shoulder height or higher, utilizing an extension dusting tool when necessary. Be sure to dust walls, ceilings, vents, corners, ledges, furniture, fixtures, and cubicle partition tops. Additionally, when dusting and cleaning windows and window ledges, make sure to clean all cobwebs, window blinds, and sills. If there are any dead insects on the inside of the windowsill, be sure to dispose of them properly. Be sure to dust and wipe down office chairs. For fabric chairs, you will need to occasionally use a vacuum hose and a hand tool attachment to vacuum dust and debris from the folds and crevices of the cloth surfaces. For leather surfaces, dry dust with a microfiber wiper, and if needed, clean with the approved cleaning solution for leather surfaces. Do not attempt to clean any sensitive or expensive office equipment. Examples would be computer keyboards, copying machines, personal radios or music players, video players, TVs, and medical equipment. Clean the surfaces around such equipment without touching the equipment or applying any cleaning solution to the equipment.
Vacuuming carpeted areas. Your next step in office cleaning will be to thoroughly vacuum carpets. For vacuuming, thoroughly vacuum all open areas of the carpets, emphasizing the main aisles and walkways. Additionally, inspect the corners and edges of the carpeted areas and vacuum out dust and debris as needed using the vacuum crevice hand tool. For any spills or spots on the carpets, first attempt to remove them with a clean white towel and water, switching to a mild carpet cleaning solution if needed. If you find that the spot cannot be removed, notify your supervisor.
Dust mopping floors. Your next step is dust mopping the tile and other hard surface floors. Always make sure you dust mop before you damp mop. When dust mopping, make sure you are aware of all foot traffic around you. Work clockwise around the room. Use an S-stroke while keeping the leading edge moving forward. Be sure to move any light furniture and dust mop underneath. Be careful not to lift or shake the dust mop during or after use, as this will cause the dust you have cleaned from the floor to become airborne and resettle on the surfaces you have just cleaned. Be sure to dust mop under light furniture and equipment that you can move out. Also, make sure that you dust mop well in corners, along edges, and on the surfaces of baseboards. Look into these harder to reach areas and do not leave any dust bunnies behind.
Cleaning kitchenettes and break rooms. Many office areas of Stroger Hospital will have a small break room or kitchenette located within the office area. Perform a thorough cleaning and disinfection of these areas, doing the following tasks. Empty, clean, and reline all waste receptacles. Clean and disinfect all counters, tables, and chairs. Clean and disinfect the kitchen sink. Clean the interior and exterior of the microwave ovens. Clean the exterior surfaces of the vending machines and refrigerators. Spot clean walls as necessary, especially near the waste receptacles where food or beverage may have splashed up against the walls. Dust mop and damp mop floors if tile, vacuum floors if carpeted. Pay special attention to corners, baseboards, and edges.
Performing final inspection of your work. Before damp mopping, perform a final inspection of the office area to be sure you have not missed anything and to make sure that you have not left anything behind. Prepare to damp mop the floor by placing wet floor signs about 12 feet in front of and about 12 feet behind the area you are mopping. Inspect all corners and baseboards of the area and clean with the damp mop as needed. Begin damp mopping the floor, working around the room using an S-stroke. Make sure to move any furniture and mop underneath, and to close doors and mop behind them. If you find accumulated dirt, stains, or wax buildup on the floors, do your best to clean this off of the floor yourself. If after your best efforts you are unable to eliminate the problem, then report this to your supervisor.
That concludes training module number 20, Procedures for Cleaning the Administrative and Executive Office Areas of Stroger Hospital. Thank you for participating in this training module. We hope that you have found it useful and informative. If you have any questions, be sure to refer them to your supervisor.